watching the highlight zone.
The Duck Dynasty thing going on there. Well, coming into the night, it was a log jam atop the SAC girls standings. Concordia, Snyder, Northrop, all 2-0 in conference play. For the Cadets, tough task at home to stay on top. Concordia hosting Southside, team they actually lost to a couple weeks ago in the SAC tournament title game. We pick it up in the fourth. Concordia's Courtney Smith off the inbound. Concordia up by 5, so they're going to walk away with this. Not so much. 20 ticks left. That was Maria Moore tying it at 51. We go to OT in OT number 1. Yeah, number 1, Brittany Clopton. She's been doing it all 4 years at Southie and won, but it's Smith going the other way, and we'd be tied after OT 1 at 55. We're going to OT number 2. You better text somebody. Desjure Young gets the basket inside for Concordia, and Concordia would hit its free throws down the stretch. South missed some key free throws in this one. The Cadets now 3-0 in the SAC with head-to-head wins over South and Lures. The final 64-60 in 2 overtimes.
To beat the top dog in the SAC, it gives us a whole bunch of confidence. Now we know what we can really do. For us to just come together as a team is a very big accomplishment.
I saw a good fight. I'm really proud of them, the way they fought tonight. Southside just is relentless with their pressure. So I liked our toughness tonight, that we kind of hung in there, we kind of persevered the whole game.
Lots to like about Dave Miller's team. Next up, Concordia at Northside. That's next Friday, while South is at Westfield tomorrow. No rest for the weary. At Kilmer Court, both Snyder and Northrop 2-0 in conference. Somebody leaving with a loss. The other a tie with Concordia for the conference lead. Pick it up in the fourth. Deja Wimby with the basket. She had 21 points. Snyder up by 3 with 3 minutes to go. Nevada Jones, though, getting inside. It's just a 1-point game at that point. Then it's Aaliyah Swari, the Central Michigan signee, with the basket. It's a 48-46 game. Snyder in the lead. Now, this is essentially what it came down to. Rebound off the missed free throw. Kirsten Ely makes the shot. She had 21, and Snyder 3-0 in the SAC. They beat Northrop 51, I should say. Rivalry game up at Dwenger. Saints hosting Bishop Lures. Lures only up 5 at the break. Teams trading some buckets in the third. Michelle Adgalanis for Dwenger. Shayla Sartorius for Lures. Greta Winklejohn going the other way for the Saints. That makes it a 3-point game, but after that, it was all Lures. Addie Reinbold, oh yeah, with the bucket there. Allison Butler, no look to Taya Andrews. This is a talented team. Then it's Butler draining the 3 as Lures pulls away late to win this one, 73-54. Final stop in the SAC, both Northside and Wayne looking for that first conference win. Third quarter action, Joey Stanford, one of the best shooters in the SEC, can't leave her open. 41-20 Wayne at that point. Next time down, why not give it to Dee Griffin? She's all alone in the corner. She knows what to do with it. It's a 24-point lead for those Wayne Generals. Northside trying to scrap in this one. You see the offensive rebound. You see the putback there by the Redskins, but too much Wayne, too much Dee Griffin knocking down the triple as Wayne wins this one going away 68-34. Switching gears to the NHC, it's a tight race at the top right now. And coming into the night, 3 teams tied for the conference lead at 3-0. That includes Homestead and East Noble. Randy Spieth made the trip to Kendallville and has more. Randy?
Glenn, Homestead's gotten off to a great start this winter. Spartans 10-1 overall and ranked 5th in this week's 4A state poll. However, you can bet the Spartans weren't sleeping on the Knights. East Noble coming in at 10-3 so far this year. To Kendallville we go, the winner taking sole possession of the NHC lead, at least for the night, as DeKalb's game. They're also 3-0. That game postponed. Knights trail in the first by 4. East Noble's Kevin Edwards scores on the inbounds. It's a 3-point play for her after the free throw. Knights down just 1. Then Homestead's Sydney Buck gets going. She scores under the rim here. Then the senior doing work outside buries the 3 this trip down. Buck had 8 first quarter points and 17 on the night. East Noble able to stop the bleeding. Jamie Wolf knocks down the baseline J. Knights trail by 7 after that. But then the Spartans' Josie Fisher gets going. Sydney Buck finds Fisher on this one. Fisher finishes with the hoop. The junior led the team with 18 tonight. Homestead's your winner, 76-33. It's the Spartans' 11th victory of the season. Glenn, back to you.
Yeah, and Fisher just recently recommitted to play at IPFW. I know Chris Paul's excited about that. Hey, sticking with the NHC, Norwell ranked 13th in this week's 3A state poll. Knight said, Carol, you can't score faster than this. Off the opening tip, Hannah Smith with the layup. We'll tell you why that's kind of ironic in just a second. Still in the first, Madison Peterson with the fast break layup. Later, Mark Redding's team looking good on offense. It's Peterson with a short jumper. Norwell answering from behind the arc. Lakin Cheney would come up with the 3 here. Why was it ironic in the first highlight? Well, Hannah Smith had the bucket in the first 3 seconds of the game, then hit a 3-pointer at the buzzer. She did it on both ends, bookended it. It's Norwell winning it 53-50 at Carroll. In the ACAC, Garrett 4-0 in conference, 12-0 overall. Third-ranked Railroaders hosting Bluffton. Fourth quarter, Garrett leading Taylor Smith with the turnaround. Garrett looking good in transition. You know, they're so tough to beat at Bateman Gymnasium. Brandy Dawson to Drew Bodie. Garrett up by 20. This time Dawson says, why not take it myself? She had 20 in this one. Scored a 1,000th point really early in this season. She is a player, maybe the best in the ACAC. Bluffton struggled all night, but that was Sierra Steffen with the bucket. Drew Bodie buries 3 of her 11 right there. Garrett wins. They're still undefeated. 13-0, 47-24 your final. We got comments, Mad Ants, and your play of the week coming up next in the Highlight Zone.
No channel surfing. The Highlight Zone will be right back.